Good evening, Peter.
Hello, Ross. How are you? Wow, that was pretty impressive backstage. Did you see that? We both came onto the screen at exactly the same time tonight.
Yes.
Wow.
Very good.
Well done, Karen, back there.
Right.
Good evening. How are you? Are you all right?
I'm fine. How's everybody?
Not bad. We're in strange days, aren't we? New legislations and rules and restrictions and things today again. It's kind of hard on the music scene that we are obviously out kind of pushing as much as we can on the show.
Yeah. There's
hard on so many people, hard on lots and lots of self-employed people out there. But
tough. It's going to be a tough one.
John. But one thing on that, I mean, this is our wee midweek thing that we always come on and like to tell you our guests are going to be on Sunday night coming. But another thing, anybody out there that's watching that is a musician, if you're finding that, you're a bit of a loose end just now and there's no work and things and you want another platform to just present yourself on, get in touch with us. Get in touch with us here at Tartan Tunes, and it's tartantunes20@gmail.com. There's the address along the bottom there. But if you're a musician and looking for a platform to play, get in touch. We can always discuss somebody coming on. And same if you're a friend of a musician that you maybe think's too shy to come and ask us, get in touch.
There's Matt Shepard's 41st birthday just passed there, so happy birthday, Martin.
Wow, 41st. A young boy. But the thing is, so anybody, if you know anybody that you would like to see in the show, because the show is, although it's for musicians and a platform for the musicians and all that, we want it to be a show that the audience enjoy as well and watching it. So if there's somebody you'd like to see in the show, we're there. I'm game. Very good. So we'll speak to, drop us an email, Andy, that fancies coming on.
Yeah.
So that'd be good. So what have you been up to?
Oh, I've had a busy day today. We've had enough rain in Perthshire this last. I think everywhere has, but we've had a right heavy showers, and that boat in Lochte, it was just it nearly sank. It nearly sank. So I just went up today to have a look to make sure it was fine, and it wasn't. It was just another wee cupful in there. But luckily, I had a smallish sized person, Sebastian. He was able to jump in and bail it out. So I couldn't have done it. If I touched it, I would have sank. So
that's handy. Somebody sent me an email after last Sunday's show with Alan and Sandy asking if Ross was okay. And they were hoping that your hernia was still in one piece after the show.
I did my hernia's no favour.
It's been something else.
Good.
It's been good. So,
tonight,
what am I going to do? I thought tonight, now this came about because of last night. I was sitting watching the telly out the corner of my eye last night, and there was a programme come on the telly about the Park Bar in Glasgow. And all about the history and that, and it was awful interesting. And one of the things they were doing in the programme was trying to beat the world record for the most amount of Gaelic waltz songs sung in a row. And they were all sitting there. Ian Smith and all them were all there, the Trail West boys. So I'd say hello to all the guys as well. So I thought maybe I'll play a wee set of Gaelic waltzes tonight.
Good, that's lovely.
Now, I can't speak Gaelic. Now, so I'm purely going on, these are beautiful sounding melodies. Because people with the Gaelic would tell you they can interpret these tunes an awful lot different because of the way they can sing them, etc. But you wouldn't want to hear me singing, and you certainly wouldn't want to hear me singing Gaelic. That's for sure.
I think I would.
No, you wouldn't. So I'll just play the tunes.
What are they called then, Peter? At least give us that.
I keep looking over my shoulder because I keep thinking Sandy Braken's going to appear or something.
I know.
That's quite worrying. Right, well, the first one's Leaving Lismore, which is obviously the English name. And the middle three, I can't mind the names, and I wouldn't like to even say them. And the last one's Morrigan and Vegan. So, but there's about 5 here, so I'm not going to try and break the world record tonight, obviously. because it's dark outside. So,
I like a good Gaelic waltz, you know.
Okay, right. Well, you sing along, okay?
No.
And that'll be fine. Good. Here we go. I do. Not in Gaelic, Adam. There we go.
Very good.
Bonnie tunes.
Morag done vegan.
Such well, they're incredibly strong melodies, aren't they? They're really melodic tunes. And whenever I can always see the West Coast in my head when you're playing these tunes. You can't help it, you know. It's just.
I seen Irene Henry's name up there. I want to say hello to Irene as well. So she came up.
Fantastic.
There she is again. Look.
Oh, Dunnes.
Aye.
Up at the Smooth Caves.
Aye.
I took my pipes down and played in the Smooth Caves once.
Aye, we did that. That's where the small pipe retreat is. The farm. Aye, great. I know the fiddlers, all the small pipers in the cave having a tune. It was great.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, really good to do something different like that. So, Cool. Are you going to give us a wee set of tunes tonight before we
I'm going to give
reveal?
you two tunes. The new students that I've got this week. These are the two of the tunes that they wanted to learn.
Okay.
And tunes that I've not played for a while, and they're brilliant. And I hadn't heard of them at all before I'd first learnt them through small piping. Actually, it was actually, funnily enough, Irene coming on. It was my first. So it must have been 2017.
Okay.
And these tunes were getting played up there as well. I'll come up again, Irene. No worries.
Right. Well, you couldn't have been that bad. You've been asked back.
I know.
Mm.
So the two tunes is a 6/8 air called "The Ass in the Graveyard," which you'll probably know, Peter.
Yeah, I've heard that tune. Yeah. I've always wondered about the title.
I know. It's
the Ass in the Graveyard.
A Terry Tully tune.
Yeah.
So that's the first tune as a bit of an air, and then just a 4/4 march that I'll get into. I'll just slowly get into. Elliot Finn McDonald, what a Finlay McDonald tune, which is a lovely tune as well. Both lovely wee tunes. So
is the Ass in the Graveyard a bit of a bummer to play?
Aye.
See what I did there?
I did. Aye.
Okay.
Well done.
Thanks. Take it away.
Thank you. Thank you. That was a very lame clap you had there, Peter. I think your microphone's off. That's like the clap you get when you're golfing. Can you hear me? Well, I'm not sure if Peter's microphone's off or not. So
can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you fine, Peter. I thought you were.
Yeah, I think Karen was doing something through the back of the Zoom.
No. I thought you were mocking me. I thought I was getting a very silent golf-style clap tonight. That's what I thought.
No. Excellent. You didn't make an ass of the ass.
I know. Funny when you're clapping. When I seen you clapping like that we played at the Ryder Cup one year with the Black Watch to open it, and all the golf and we'd just come back from America, so we were getting huge audiences and massive standing ovations and everything. And we came back to the Ryder Cup back in Scotland. It was at Carnoustie, and when we finished the set, we went and played a beat and retreat for them. And there's a big crowd there. And when we finished, all the clapping was just, like the little quiet golf clap. It's quite funny. It's quite.
You're tempted to throw them a fish. Sorry, Karen. I saw that. It wasn't me. That was probably me doing something on the microphone there again. Sorry about that, folks. Anyway, very good. Very good.
Nice wee tune, eh?
Aye. Yeah. See the second one sounds like you could nearly write words to it. It sounded like it could be a song.
Aye.
It's got plenty of space for words to be written to it.
Yeah.
I think that could be a wee thing. So, Sunday night's guests.
Yeah.
We've got two guests for you on Sunday night, folks. We've got a young lady, Claire Gullen. Claire lives in Glasgow now, but originally she used to be Bankery in Aberdeenshire. Claire plays the fiddle. I think she's been in Glasgow now for about 20 years, to be honest. But she's a great fiddle player. Does a lot of online work and has done possibly quite a lot of online work before COVID came along and things. So it's going to be interesting to speak to her, to see how things have changed in the way she's presenting anything. Because I know she has a monthly podcast. She does Claire's Cayley once a month. She does a lot of online teaching. And she's done a virtual Strathspey Reel Society in lockdown as well. So, and I think she's been doing a bit of work for Hands Up for Trad as well. So I think we're going to have a really, really good chat. She's done her degree at the Royal Conservatoire. She's presently studying her Masters. So I'm looking forward to getting to know Claire on the show on Sunday night. And who else have we?
And the other guest that we've got on is I can't wait to have him on actually. Andy Chung is a singer and a great performer. I first met him in probably 1997, I think, singing in Edinburgh.
Right.
And the pub that all pipers will know, the Scotsman's Lounge, Big Jim Murphy's, John Murphy's bar in Edinburgh and Coburn Street. So he was a regular performer in there and brilliant. I've spoke to a lot of people that know that he's coming on. I've been in it's a right blast from the past, especially for the army pipers. All these pipers, or all the pipers that have been on the tattoo since the mid 90s, right on, So
I actually watched him. He done a live stream on Saturday night.
That was on Saturday.
And 4.5 hours he done.
He's brilliant. He was great. He absolutely tore the roof off the Scotsman. He was brilliant. He was great.
He's a machine. So, folks, I think if you tune in and you enjoy a good folk song, Andy Chung is going to be the man to listen to on Sunday night. So I'm really looking forward to hearing his history, his story.
So when I mentioned about the army pipers, a lot of them got in touch, and then one of them who pipes for the Tartan Army said that Andy does the Tartan Army circuit as well, or a lot of the Tartan Army guys that do the circuit, they all know Andy. So.
Right, okay. And there's a small connection to the wee tiny village I come from in South Lanarkshire called Crawford John. And Andy, one of the boys that plays with Andy when they're out on the road, comes from Crawford John, Steve Johnson. So Steve actually played the organ for me at my dad's funeral a couple of years ago. So just a wee connection there. But I've never actually met Andy, so I'm looking forward to meeting him online. So,
aye, great. Aye. Good.
So there you go, folks. Another action-packed show.
Before one from me, if there's anybody with any good Scotsman's Lounge stories, send them into the Tartan 20 at gmail.com. It's great. There's a lot of the army soldiers saying that if you can get some stories, I can pass them about.
Yeah.
You don't have to read them, Peter. It might be a bit
no.
too much.
If you want to drop any stuff like that to Karen, she'll be delighted. Tartan Tunes 20 at Gmail. Mm-hmm. She would normally like a flash put it up, but I think Tesco's delivery man has just come to the door. So that's what's happening there. But so get in touch about that though, and get in touch with any musicians that fancy a shot. Give us a shout, because we're here to help everybody out. And the same with goodness me, it's all go out here. A whole delivery arriving in the winter.
I like and share, especially YouTube. We'll probably try and push the YouTube thing a bit more. Try and get some more videos on it. So if if you're up and coming, or if you don't want to come on the show but you want your material to be out there, then please get in touch, and we can put it on YouTube for you as well.
Absolutely. And as I say, get in touch by emails, give us a shout, and watch out for the show live on Facebook and YouTube. And
releasing books and CDs for you too. So there you go.
Yeah, Sunday night. Actually, when you were playing the Terry Tully tune there earlier on, I noticed Alan Tully, his son, has a book coming out, and I'm going to get a hold of one of them, because I'm sure that's well worth seeing.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, there's somebody who kens where Crawford John is. Oh my goodness. Isabel Gardner. Isabel, when I grew up, we had a little Cairn Terrier as well, because my dad was the gamekeeper. So there you go. I love all these wee coincidences that come along. So, but great. So if you've got anything you want to tell us at all, folks, please do. Are you on holiday on Friday?
I think I'm going to go on holiday on Friday. The school that I teach at goes off on Friday, so I think I'll take a couple of weeks. I've not really had a proper wee break this year, but I've not really got started either. So
we finish on Friday as well. This actually would have been the start of the Shetland Accordion and Fiddle Festival this weekend. All the musicians would have been arriving in Shetland today. And the concerts would have started tomorrow night for the festival, and it would have been Thursday, Friday night, and then Saturday night a big dance in the Clickerman, where we have about 12 different dance bands on. Mm-hmm. But that's off this year, so it's Shetland Lyrics, A Quieter Place this weekend.
Yeah, I was wanting to be up at Shetland with you this holiday, wasn't I? That we kind of planned for that.
Yeah, but it's not worked out yet. But we'll get you.
We were nearly at this stage where we were going to go up. I was going to go up to Shetland and we're going to do some stuff together. But what I've been speaking to some local musicians here, but we're going to try and do like a duet, sort of like have two folk in the same camera to try and do.
But we've kind of had it again, haven't we? With the not going into photo sources. Anyway,
I just seen a message come up there. I think her name was Gillian Williamson that came up, and she says, "Oh, your banjo's looking awfully lonely back there. It's not." There she is. There. It's not looking. It's not looking lonely. It's looking dusty. There's about an inch of stew in that thing now. It's never been touched all summer.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's been. It doesn't look too hard worked.
No, it's fine. Brand new.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, folks, Sunday night, 8 o'clock. Come and join us. Well, I'm sure we'll have some laughs. We'll have some stories. And any stories you've got for Ross, send them in. Or Please let him know, or whatever. And we'll edit out the clean ones. It's quite difficult, but never mind.
There's an invitation from Ali Meek, the wood butcher. That's for the Atholl Highlanders ball.
Oh my goodness, that would be an honour. That would be a pleasure. That one. That would be good fun. Yeah. have to get have to make sure my kilt fitted again.
Aye. I look like a pound a minute and a half pound bag.
Yeah, it's just. Anyway, right, we'll go the night, folks. Thanks for joining us, and please join us on Sunday. Delighted to hear you. You're going to get fiddle, you're going to get folk songs, you're going to get accordion, you're going to get pipes, you're going to get the whole shing bang. So enjoy and look after yourselves wherever you are out there.
Yeah,
in this times. Yeah, and watch out for Tartan Tunes. We'll try our best to make something daft happen to break up the monotony a bit.
Yeah.
Okay, it's good night for me.
Yeah, good to see you. Good to see you again. I'm Cam.
Say thanks, Cam. Thank you back there again. And it's good night for me.
And a good night from him. Yes. Well done, Peter.